Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is saving energy and revision. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. Remember, sanitizing is not the only way we can stay safe. We can also use soap and water. So make sure you use sanitizer and soap and water once in a while. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be doing prepositions of place, data handling, and length. Let's start our lesson today, boys and girls, by going to page 12. On page 12, we are going to be doing prepositions of place. Now, remember, there are different types of prepositions. Today, we're going to be focusing on the ones that tell us the place of an object. Here we have a beautiful room with all sorts of objects. Each object has its name clearly written out. Your job, boys and girls, is to write sentences that tell us where the object is. They've given you an example. Where is the carpet? Now, as you can see, we have a beautiful purple carpet that is laying on the floor. So our preposition of place is the word on. So that means the sentence says, the carpet is on the floor. Now, we're going to try and do at least 2 of these together. So let's take a look at the board. Now, I've already put where these objects are, but I want you to also see for yourself. The first one, number 1, says, the socks are, and I have put in under the sofa. Now, they asked us where the socks were, so we needed to give them the place. Imagine they're looking for them, and you need to tell them exactly where they are. Remember that a preposition is a word that shows where an object is. So if we take a good look at the room and look for the word socks, you will see that the socks are under the sofa. The next one we're going to do together is the one for number 8. They asked us, where is the cushion? Now, a cushion is a smaller pillow that we use when we are sitting on a sofa. And so, our sentence says, the cushion is on the sofa. If you take a look at your picture, you're going to realize that the cushion is definitely on the sofa. So don't forget, prepositions are words that help us locate objects, especially prepositions of place. Now I'm going to leave you to do the rest by yourself. Don't forget to put a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence and a full stop at the end. Have fun looking for all the different things, and I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Now, boys and girls, let us continue our lesson by going to page 13. On page 13, we are going to be doing our bar graph. And today, our data handling is going to be first the bar graph and then we answer the questions. So the first part is where I'm going to be helping you. Let's read it, and it says, Sam wanted to find out how many learners in his class use these electrical appliances. Use the information to complete the graph and answer the questions. Now, I have completed the bar graph, but I also want you to take a look and try your own. So let's take a look at the board to see how best we can actually complete the graph. Now remember, on one side of the graph, we always have our numbers. Today, our numbers are in twos, starting from 0 all the way up to 22. Then, going across below, we have our electrical appliances. The first one we have is a lamp. And the lamps that were used or are used are 18. The next one that we have is a fan. There are 14 people who say they use fans. Then, the next one we have is a microwave. If we check closely with our fingers and our eyes, the microwave is 6 people. And then after that, we have the most people who said that it is the television that is their electrical appliance. So I would also like you to do the same. Please, can you try and make yours different colors? You can see that I have tried to make mine different colors as well. Now, as you are drawing, please use your ruler to match them according to the numbers as well. So, have fun with drawing your bar graph, and you must also answer the questions that follow. I'm going to leave that to you to do. So, when you are done with that, you can go to the next page, page 14. On page 14, we are going to continue with our mathematics. This time, we are doing measurement. Now, as you can see, for number 1, A, all up until E, it is all about measuring. We have different sizes of pencils that we have to put in centimeters. Now, this is very easy because the ruler has been drawn for us. So all we need to do is read the correct number so that we write it, and don't forget to put your cm sign, which is for centimeters. When you're done with that, you're going to go to what is called converting. Now remember, when we are converting, which means changing the unit, we are changing today from centimeters to millimeters and from milliliters to centimeters. Now you're lucky because most rulers have the same measurement type. But today it's not about us measuring, rather converting, which means changing to. So let's take a look at the board and see if we can't change a few that I will write on the board. So if we are going to change from 1 centimeter to millimeters, it is 10, which means that if I had 50 centimeters, or rather 5 centimeters, like this, and I wanted to change it to milliliters, I would say 5 first. We take our 5 and we put it on the other side. But what makes it more simple for us is that if we remember to just add the 0. So if we have our 5 and we add our 0, it becomes 50. So 5 centimeters is equal to 50 milliliters. Now let's try another one. This time we're going to say, how about 15 centimeters? Wow, that looks like a big number. But remember our rule. We first take the number we have, which is 15. So go ahead and write 15. And then to make it simple, we are just going to add our 0 from the milliliters. Millimeters. I keep saying milliliters. Silly teacher Mutsa. Millimeters. There we go. So from our millimeters, we are going to just add our 0. And now we have 150 millimeters. So this is how we change centimeters into millimeters. But what about if it's millimeters to centimeters? That one is also very simple. Now, let's say we have, how about 60 millimeters? All we have to do, boys and girls, is instead of writing the number 60, we leave the 0 behind and we will write 6. And now it becomes 6 centimeters. Simple! So, if we are changing from milliliters, all we do is cross out the 0 or leave it behind and we have our centimeters. So 60 millimeters is 6 centimeters. Let's try another number. How about 200 millimeters? Ooh, that sounds like a big number, but trust me, it's super simple. So I have 200 millimeters. Now, if I want to change or convert them to centimeters, I go back to our rule where it says 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeter. Remember the trick I taught you to cross out or leave the 0? But there are 2 zeros here. That's simple. All you do is just take 1 0. So it becomes 20 centimeters. Well done, everyone, and well done to you if you knew the right answer. So go ahead, boys and girls, and do both exercises by yourself. Read the instructions clearly, especially the questions. When you're using your ruler, please read carefully. And don't forget to write your unit sign, CM or MM, at the end of your answers. Have fun, and I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
Boys and girls, it is now time for our lesson to end. But I really hope you had fun. Remember, if you're not sure what to do, that's okay. You can either watch this video again or you can ask an adult for help. But make sure that you do your work by yourself. Now that we are done, we need to sanitize. And yes, sanitizing is very important. You can also encourage the people around you to sanitize. That way you know that your environment is safe from any germs. Now that we're done, it's also time for us to say goodbye. I'm not sure where Sashi is today, but I'm sure he's very close. Sashi, I thought I heard you come in. Oh, there you are, Zoshi. So, from Zoshi and I would like to say thank you so much for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.